Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. I'm bayoandobi if you're just coming across my video for the first time, and to my returning subscribers, you are welcome. Thanks so much for the support. So today's video is basically a question and answer section, and I'll be answering some of the questions that have been sent to me through my mailbox or my Instagram handle. So when you see me just putting my hair down, just know I have my tablet here with me to answer some of the questions that have been sent to me, okay? So friends, it is always important for you to ask questions, for you to know what is obtainable in the country that you are about to migrate to, either for study or for visit. So when people ask me questions about Portugal, I'm always wanting to tell my experience or wanting to share my experience about Portugal, because I know I was once in the same shoe asking questions all about Portugal. So today I will be answering 10 questions that people have always asked, that people want to know about Portugal, especially students. So I'll be answering 10 of the questions. So the number one question here is, can one have proof of accommodation in Lisbon City but school is in Porto City? Or your proof of accommodation must be from the same city where your school is situated? The simple answer is yes. For example, I'm a student of Avery. You all know that I can decide or might be living in Porto. So decide for yourself. It is where you're living that you are going to show as a proof. No one is going to ask you a question, okay? The number two question is, good day to you. You are doing a great job. You have always kept me informed and you found me. Thanks so much. Thanks for the compliment, okay? My question is, I am a mother of two and planning to study in Portugal. I have no one to leave my kids with, knowing fully well that you cannot move with dependents at the first time of traveling to Portugal. So what do I do? Okay, I think I answered the question, but I'm going to share it again. I have a student here, a friend of mine, who was in the same condition as the same person. So what she did was, she got a visa, she got a student visa for herself. Then what she now did was getting a Schengen visa for the son, because she had a son. So she got a Schengen visa for the son, and that was how it was sorted out. So when she came here, she only just had to register the son, and everything has been normal for her. Although, it's not going to be easy, but she's coping, okay? So what you can do is, if you're given a visa, then you can try and get a Schengen visa for your baby, your two children, and explain, because they would ask you questions. So you're going to explain the situation to them, and prayerfully, I know you will be granted in Jesus' name. The fourth question is, Bayobi, I'm in Portugal, what should I do? So I made a video on it about legal entry. So the first thing you do when you come into Portugal is, let SEF be informed that you are around. Who is SEF? SEF is like an immigration body, just like in Nigeria where we have Nigerian Immigration Service. So SEF is just like that. So you have to inform them about your legal entry into the country. You must do that. Although now they've already put your date. If you're coming as a student, they would have given you a date, an appointment date, time, and where you're going to meet, have an appointment with SEF, okay? So if you have not watched the video, it will do you good to watch the video. The next question is, am I permitted to stay back after my study? Is it legal for me to stay back? The only time you are permitted to stay back is if you get a suitable job. Did you hear that? A suitable job. And someone would say, what is a suitable job? A suitable job is a job that would give you a contract letter. That contract letter is very important. So if you're already in Portugal and you're watching me and you are about completing your master's program, you should try your best to get a suitable job, a job that would give you a contract letter, so that when you're going for your appointment, you can present that letter, and that is the only time you are permitted to stay back in Portugal. The next question is, what is the best way to migrate to Portugal? Yes, I think I've done a video on that. I'll be dropping the link here for you, but I will be answering the question. To my understanding, I think study is the best route to migrate to Portugal, because if you look at the D7 visa, it's not everyone that has a passive income, because D7 visa is meant for those that have a passive income, and if you have that, I think that would have been the best and easiest way to migrate to Portugal. But for those that are just starting life, for those that don't earn as much income as that, because as a D7 visa you should have about the minimum of 8,000 euros in your account per year. And now that the minimum wage has increased a little bit, I'm sure that would also increase, and not everyone can afford such amount of money in his or her account. But if you're a youth, I would suggest the study visa is the best route for you to migrate to Portugal. One, if you have all your documents, which are your transcript, you have your certificate, you have a sponsor. If you have a sponsor will do, okay? Or you have some amount of monies in your account, it would also do for you. Unlike the D7 visa, if you're not a passive income earner, you are not qualified to go for that option. It is basically meant for a passive income earner, that is, though a freelancer, if you're a retiree and you earn such amount of money, 8,000 euros per year, so you are qualified. That would have been the best. But for youths, you are to go for a distance visa. So my suggestion would be the study route, okay? The next question is, how much should I have as a proof of fund? Okay, like if you go to their website, it is not written that you should have so amount of money in your account. So we look at it that if you are a student, and for example your school fees, let's say you're from Aveiro and your school fees is like 2,000 euros per section per year, what you need to do is, you see the school fees of that first year, have it in your account, look for accommodation, the accommodation fee, like take for like 7 months, approximate it. I made a video on cost of living in Portugal. If you have not watched the video, I would advise you to go watch the video, okay? Estimate it, estimate your feeding, okay? Look at it and have it in your account. You want a situation whereby you have fun to sustain you while in Portugal. I'm sure this video will definitely help you. So try and look for the video and watch. Also, I know of a student who came in around December last year, and he had about 4,500 million naira in naira, and he was granted visa. But now that the minimum wage has increased and the house rents are also increasing, I'm sure this 4.5 increase a little. So if you're having like, let's say 5,500 million, that's 5.5 million upward, it should, I'm thinking it would help. Okay, so try your best and estimate. These guys are psychologists, remember. Okay, don't start preparing your account when you are about going to the embassy. Prepare ahead, know what is obtainable. I've made a video on it, you can search it out and see. Okay, the next question here is, are there jobs in Portugal? I think this should also be an important question for people to know or ask. Okay, are there jobs in Portugal? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to paint it to look like I'm going to share my experience. I'm going to tell my experience and what I think people are facing. So I've always told people that prepare yourself. If you're coming to Portugal, if you're a student, prepare yourself for at least 6 months. Okay, you're coming into a country where English is not their lingua franca. Okay, they speak Portuguese. So aside from that, the first, when you come, you're going to get a resident card. Without a resident card, there won't be job for you. Okay, you must have a resident card. Okay, when you get this resident card, then you will not start thinking of job. When you get resident card, you're going to search for job. Even if you don't get like if you don't get, like, a good job, you can get jobs in the factories, you can get jobs around. Okay, you can get something to do. And remember that location matters in Portugal. That might be a barrier first. Okay, but definitely it might not be easy at the first year. Okay, it might not be rosy at the first year. Have it in mind, you're coming into a place where language is a barrier. Okay, language is a barrier, but after the first year, okay, before you finish your first year, you would have been up and doing, guys. You'll be looking for a job, I'm sure. So don't worry. When the first year, just prepare your mind that the first year you might because you might not really be able to combine your study and your work. Guys, it's not easy. It's not easy, I'm telling you, because they give you a lot of projects, and I'm sure you don't want to repeat a course because you don't want to pay another school fees. I don't want to pay that. Okay, for me, I got a full-time job. Okay, but it got to a time that I could not do it anymore. I had to pack the job, I had to keep the job and face my study. But before you finish, guys, you yourself, you would have been looking for a job and you will definitely get one. Okay, I'm sure this video is going to help a lot of people to answer their questions. Okay, if you find your way here in Portugal, I'm sure you're going to enjoy every bit, every moment. It might not be rosy at the initial time. Yes, we all know that the starting point of every human might not be rosy. Yes, you're going to meet ups and downs here in Portugal, but then at the long run, you are going to smile. Yes, before I forget, I told you guys that we now have an agency, Blissworldedu. Yes, we are now in collaboration with schools in Europe. We have schools in Canada. We have schools in America. We have schools in Turkey and lots more. Also China. So we'll be bringing more on this channel. So stay glued. If you've not subscribed to this channel, What are you waiting for? Please kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on your post notification so that you would always see my videos whenever I upload. Bye. Ciao.